The camera fades in on a shadowed silhouette of the 2026 Chevy Nova SS Classic, its aggressive stance illuminated by flashes of light. A low rumble from its performance exhaust echoes in the background. You step into frame, excitement in your voice. Ladies and gentlemen, the muscle car world just got a wake-up call. After decades of anticipation, whispers, and endless rumors are broken by the Chevy Nova SS is back, and it's back with a vengeance. Today, we're diving deep into the 2026 Chevy Nova SS Classic, a car that pays homage to the golden age of American muscle while packing enough modern engineering to challenge anything on the road today. Buckle up, because over the next couple of hours, we're going to explore every inch, every detail, and every ounce of power this machine has to offer. We tease a few shots of its burnouts, its retro modern design lines, the interior tech, and a quick clip of it roaring down an empty highway. You let viewers know, this is not just a review, this is the ultimate breakdown of the most anticipated classic comeback in years. Let's get started. Here, you give viewers the full background and mechanical overview. The 2026 Nova SS comes in two primary trims, the base SS 396 and the fire-breathing SS 427, both powered by modern, high-performance small-block V8 engines with direct injection and advanced variable valve timing, but tuned for raw muscle feel rather than just efficiency. The SS 396 produces a jaw-dropping 480 horsepower, while the SS 427 pushes beyond 560 horsepower, with torque numbers that rival modern Corvettes. You explain the 8-speed performance-tuned automatic and the optional 6-speed manual transmission, a nod to purists. The rear-wheel drive platform is supported by a fully independent suspension, modern coilover dampers, and a performance LSD for incredible traction. Safety features include ABS, advanced stability control, lane assist, adaptive cruise, and performance-calibrated traction control. The braking system, massive Brembo ventilated discs on all four corners with 6-piston front calipers. You also detail its dimensions, wider than its 1970s counterpart for stability, yet retaining the coupe's sleek, aggressive proportions. Fuel economy is respectable for a muscle machine, hovering in the mid-teens for city driving, low 20s on highways, but here, the emphasis is soul, not savings. Now the camera pans slowly around the Nova's body. You talk about how Chevy's design team perfectly blended the past and the future. The long hood, the short deck, the slightly forward-leaning stance all pay tribute to the original A60s and A70s Nova SS models. Up front, a split grille design framed in chrome with a blacked-out honeycomb mesh immediately screams SS. Modern LED headlights with sequential turn signals bring a sharp, precise look, while the lower fascia incorporates functional air intakes for brake cooling and aerodynamics. The hood features subtle cowl induction styling, not just for looks, but to feed cool air to the intake. Moving to the sides, you highlight the muscular fender arches, the 19-forged aluminum wheels on the SS 396 and optional 20 lighter-weight performance alloys on the SS 427. At the rear, quad LED taillights echo the original design while integrating modern lighting tech. A subtle lip spoiler adds downforce, and the dual stainless steel exhaust tips leave no doubt about its performance focus. You describe paint options: a classic hugger orange, deep metallic blue, gloss black, and a heritage two-tone with racing stripes. Each finish gets a deep clear coat for the show car shine. You open the door, inviting viewers into a cabin where old-school muscle charm meets cutting-edge luxury. The dashboard design borrows from the A70s Nova, with twin analog gauge pods, but the center features a customizable 12-digital display that can mimic classic speedometers or display real-time performance data. Seats are bolstered sport buckets wrapped in premium leather, with optional Alcantara inserts for grip during spirited driving. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, leather-wrapped, with retro SS badging. Infotainment is handled by Chevy's latest 13 touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, and performance telemetry. The optional Bose premium sound system fills the cabin with crystal clear audio, but you make a joke. Trust me, you'll probably prefer the soundtrack from under the hood. Storage is generous for a coupe. Rear seats fold for extra trunk space. Every control, from climate knobs to the gear shifter, feels substantial and mechanical, honoring the tactile feedback of classic muscle cars. Now you focus on how this muscle car handles everyday driving. Despite its aggressive power, The 2026 Nova SS surprises with comfort. The suspension's adaptive dampers soften for highway cruising, soaking up imperfections without sacrificing stability. Cabin noise is minimal thanks to acoustic glass and sound-deadening materials. The seats are supportive on long drives, with multiple power adjustments, lumbar support, and available seat heating, ventilation. Climate control maintains consistent temps, even in extreme weather. You take it over city streets, highways, and winding roads, pointing out how Chevy balanced track-ready performance with genuine daily usability. Visibility is good for a performance coupe, and the wide-opening doors make entry and exit easier than many rivals. The ride never feels punishing, and long road trips are absolutely within this car's comfort zone. Beyond the basics, you highlight the Nova SS's long-haul capabilities. On a 300-mile test drive, you note how fatigue never set in, thanks to the combination of seat ergonomics, supportive cushioning, and adjustable driving position. The cabin's air filtration keeps things fresh, and the dual-zone climate control means driver and passenger can tailor their own comfort without compromise. The adaptive cruise control takes the edge off long highway stretches, automatically adjusting speed to match traffic flow. Even after hours behind the wheel, the ride remains composed and no harsh jolts or rattles. The blend of muscular presence and refined ride quality is rare in the muscle car segment, and you point out that this is where the 2026 Nova SS truly bridges the gap between a weekend track toy and a genuine GT-style cruiser. This is the most thrilling section. You fire up the engine, letting the exhaust note growl for the audience. Acceleration in the SS 427 is ferocious, a 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 3.9 seconds. The SS 396 just behind at about 4.3 seconds. The quarter-mile passes in the low 12s for the 396. High 11s for the 427. Handling is sharp and confidence-inspiring, with precise steering and excellent weight distribution. You push it through corners, showcasing the upgraded chassis rigidity and advanced traction systems that let it dance rather than just brute force its way through. Braking performance is equally impressive, a fade-free even after repeated hard stops. On the highway, the Nova SS feels planted, with ample power reserves for quick passes. You note how Chevy has managed to maintain the raw emotion of a classic muscle car while making it capable of running with modern sports cars. You take the Nova SS onto a winding canyon road, pushing the 6.2 liters V8 through a series of sharp bends. The steering feedback is immediate. You feel every contour of the asphalt without it being overwhelming. The limited slip differential bites hard into the pavement, giving you confidence to accelerate earlier out of corners. Downshifts are sharp and purposeful, with the exhaust crackling on overrun, adding a soundtrack worthy of the Nova's legacy. It's the kind of performance that tempts you to take the long way home. Every single time you pull the Nova SS into a scenic overlook, camera catching the sunset behind it. This isn't just a car, it's a time machine with a modern heartbeat. The 2026 Chevy Nova SS Classic delivers nostalgia in every curve while refusing to be left behind by today's performance standards. You list pros: jaw-dropping design, powerful engines, surprisingly good comfort, and authentic retro soul. Cons: limited rear seat space and thirsty fuel consumption. But you wink. If you're buying this for MPG, you're in the wrong showroom. You tell viewers that for collectors, enthusiasts, and anyone who's ever dreamed of owning a piece of American muscle history, the Nova SS is worth every penny. With the sun dipping lower, you take one last slow walk around the Nova SS. Cars like this don't come around often. The 2026 Chevy Nova SS Classic isn't just about horsepower or 0-60 times, it's about emotion. It's the smell of gasoline, the rumble under your seat, the way the world blows when you push the pedal down. It's everything we love about muscle cars, Reimagine for today. You remind viewers that this is not just for collectors, it's for drivers who want to feel connected to their machine every time they turn the key. The Nova SS isn't a compromise, it's a statement. Then you lean in with energy. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, it helps more people discover this legend. Subscribe for more in-depth reviews. Hit the bell so you don't miss our next performance showdown, and drop a comment below telling me your favorite Nova color. Until next time, keep stay and safe.